In the very short term, we'd probably live with it.
The fishing industry in BC heavily relies on the U.S. when it comes to trade. And the BC Seafood Alliance is sounding the alarm on the impacts potential tariffs could have on the industry imposed by newly inaugurated President Donald Trump.
I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families.
Despite Trump's proposal to impose a 25% tariff on Canadian goods, the executive director of BC Seafood Alliance says she is relieved it hasn't immediately kicked in, and the U.S. president now has plans to conduct a trade review.
We are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues.
But I think that gives us an opportunity because they're our best customer, but we're also their best customer. So food security on both sides of the border, we will have to wait and see how this plays out as the U.S. conducts an analysis of the so-called trade imbalance with Canada.
According to the Business Council of BC, natural resources, including fishing products, make up 69% of BC's exports to the U.S. Anne Burridge says BC sells about $500 million of seafood to its neighbors annually. She points to halibut as an example where it would hurt American consumers.
Halibut in the U.S. in a restaurant is $50 a plate. You can't possibly add 25% to that.
Burridge speculates if the potential tariffs were to last the entirety of Trump's tenure, the seafood industry could see stark effects.
Loss of jobs, particularly in coastal communities. It would mean loss of Indigenous jobs. It would be very difficult. We can survive a short-term thing, but a long-term one, as for many other people, would be hard.
For now, Burridge says only time will tell if the seafood industry will get hit with a tariff.
We have our fingers crossed that things will work out.
In Vancouver, Angela Bowers, City News.